Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 8, I think, of our How to Date a Magical Girl playthrough. So, last time, things happened. No, I'm trying to remember what we did last time. I know we went on a lot of dates. That's what happened, as the plot was getting thicker last time. We had the obligatory beach episode, which was a lot of fun, as you might have assumed. And so we had that, and then we went on several dates, and things were starting to get very interesting with Hikari specifically. And our prospective dates are starting to allude at backstories, and so far, like, Hikari has mentioned interesting things that I would love to know more about, and then, what was the other one? Ray mentioned a few things that piqued my interest, so we're starting to get into the thick of it here, and we've reached the point where it's all new to me, so that is very interesting. But regardless, let's just hop right into it. So 9/1, and I think 9 is September, I think. So we are headed first thing to the convenience store for Hikari. Convenience store, and Hikari, this is for you. That's for you. Alright, and then we're gonna go to the arcade. And apparently I was supposed to be saving it before, like, play in the arcade. I guess the idea is to make sure I won. So we'll just save it right there, and then that'll be my guide, I guess. Let's go! Oh. This is why we, alright, so let's load here. Alright, so I'm assuming that was, because it was mentioned earlier that they're like, hey, you don't have to save for this one. I'm like, wait, what do you mean save? I was never doing that. Alright, we'll try one more time, but I'm really not invested in the arcade stuff. And like, the guide doesn't say, like, you know, you have to win or whatever. Like, I don't know, like, I don't necessarily get the feeling that it's actually a chance that I can win it. I feel like it really is just a chance. Oh, there we go. Okay, then I guess it is random because I won it that time. So, alright, well, I guess let's abuse the save system for arcade stuff. That seems so weird. I don't know why you'd bother, but whatever. Alright, then Cafe Shiba. Cafe Shiba for Yui. This is for you. Okay, and then we'll go to the department store for Miyu. Department store for Miyu. And then field to study magic. Study. Okay, and then study magic, and then to the convenience store to do some shopping. I mean, by shopping, I mean working. Whatever. Convenience store, and we must work. Shopping. Working. Work. Beautiful. And then that gets us to the second. Not a lot of crazy spice there. Alright. Not too much happenings there. Huh. Weird. Okay, so on the 3rd, which is not today, but on the 3rd, it says that he specifically tells us to save our game in that one. Travel somewhere else, arcade, play an arcade game, save your game, give it a go. Note, save is in case of not winning at the arcade, outcome is based on magic attribute. Is in case of not winning. So yeah, it's abusing the save system to make sure you win. Outcome is based on magic. Okay, whatever. Like, I don't know, like, was I supposed to be, like, abusing the save the entire time? Because, like, there's been maybe, what, 2 or 3 times that we didn't win and I just moved on because I didn't know that. But there's probably a note at the top of the thing, but at the time, I didn't even have access to the arcade, so whatever. Whatever. It's probably not, like, game-breaking or anything. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, the second. Right, to the park. To the park. And then we have to give her a gift. This is for you. Okay. And then the arcade. We're giving a gift. Arcade. And then we're giving a gift. This is for you. Then we're going to save it again. Okay. Check out to the arcade. And then we're going to, it's an on save. We're going to save it over that one. Play. I want that mysterious goo. Come on, baby. Yay! No idea what it's for, but let's just hope it's really important. Alright, then we're going to the field to study, which it's also raining, so, like, that's the time anyway. Alright, to the field to study magic. Yes, study in the rain, and it'll give us so much sweet experience. Okay. And we studied. Now we're going to the department store to give Yui a gift. Okay, and that was department, right? Yeah. Department store. Giving a gift. This is for you. Okay. And then we're going to the convenience store to work. And working. Work. Alright. And that gets us to the third. And the other thing too is, like, if at the top of the guide, if it was telling me the whole time to, oh look, something's actually happening. Anyway, if I was supposed to save it before all the arcade stuff, I feel like why would they tell me again just for specifically this day? That's the other thing that makes me wonder, like, then why though? So I don't know, whatever. Okay, so, third, right. The mood at the Academy's corridors is somewhat somber this morning. At first, I think that it's just the end of the summer blues hanging in the air, but I start to overhear the whispers of my fellow students. The murderer is definitely a student here. Of course, how else could they stay hidden? Do the Cult of 9 members really attend class here? All of the hushed conversations are the same. Everyone is gossiping about the Cult of 9. I guess I left the pain of the murders behind when summer vacation started. Now that I'm back here, the memories come flooding back. The 2 murdered girls, Satomi's thesis about the culprit being the Cult of 9, and now it would seem that all the students are convinced that the cultists attend the academy. I mean, well, Satomi did kind of say that. Good morning, Yuki. Oh, Miss Otsuka, I didn't see you there. Sorry, that was silly of me to sneak up on you. How was your vacation? Fine, I guess. Everyone's talking about the Cult of 9, what's going on? Well, it would seem the current rumors that the cultists are students here, but of course that's complete nonsense. Okay, never mind. Do we know that for sure? I suppose not, but the perpetrator is more likely to be a teacher than a student. What makes you say that? Well, there was the demon summoning, not an easy feat to pull off, let me assure you, and the murdered girls both had their magical energy drained, which again is not an easy accomplishment. So if it's a thing of skill, then I would say they might be a student here. I mean, yeah, you'd have to be good, but that doesn't mean that there's no way anyone young could have done it. You'd have to be a teacher. Like, I think that just means that maybe the pool is narrowed down, but I would still say students should be considered culprits, or at least possible suspects. I mean, you know. I just doubt that any of our students are skilled enough to pull off such techniques. I disagree. Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you or anything. Anyway, it's time for class. Come along. Man, just like derailed that whole serious atmosphere. Yo! Hello. Hey, have you two been hearing all the rumors? Of course, it's impossible not to hear them. I think it's a ridiculous thought that the cult are students here. Alright, am I the only one that thinks it's a possibility? Me too. Still, having said that, I do think that the murderer must have ties to the school in some way. Yeah. Satomi seems to think that it's more likely to be a teacher. She said that? Yeah, I was taken aback. A teacher, huh? Huh. Hey guys, I'm gonna go check out something. Don't wait for me, okay? Ray takes off all of a sudden. Oh, that's not good. Ray bounces down the stairs and disappears. What? She didn't even finish her lunch. Does she know something? Ray? I don't think so. Who knows what that girl's thinking sometimes. Wonder where she went. Sometimes she goes to the field to run laps, so that's usually when she's having difficulty in class. The field, huh? You mind if I go check up on her? Be my guest, but tell her not to be late to our next class, okay? Gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of suspicious. I walk over to the field. Sure enough, in the distance, I can see a tall figure that looks like Ray. Though she's not running laps and she's not alone. I creep around the perimeter of the field and get a little closer. Ray looks pretty agitated. She seems to be arguing with the other person, but I can't make out who it is. I'm not quite close enough to hear the conversation. If I go any further, I might get caught, and that would just be embarrassing. I would endure the embarrassment. It's very suspicious. After a short while, Ray seems to calm down a little. She stops flailing her arms. The other person bows, then hurries away. Oh crap, the person's coming this way. I duck away from the fence and pretend that I'm using the field to study my magic. I mumble some nonsense spell words under my breath and pretend I'm focusing. Someone bumps into me and my imaginary concentration is broken. Oh sorry Yuki, I was hurrying, I didn't see you there. Miss Yoshida, my bad, I was in the way there. I was in the way here. No, don't worry about it. Sorry, a little flustered. I need to watch where I'm going. Miss Yoshida must have been who I saw arguing with Ray. That's weird. You okay? Did something happen? Oh yes, I'm fine, but I must be going. Please keep up your practice. Miss Yoshida hurries off. How bizarre. I look over at Ray and notice she's also headed this way. She seems to have already seen me because she gives me a small wave. Hey, what you doing? I was practicing my transformation. Miyu said that I really need to master it. Man, tell me about it. Mimi's always on my back telling me to practice. Say, Ray, were you just with Miss Yoshida? Miss Yoshida? Oh, Aya? Yeah, we were chatting. I see. You hurried off from lunch before you even finished eating. I thought something might be wrong. No, nothing's wrong. I guess I could tell you since you're my friend. Aya's my aunt. What? Miss Yoshida is your aunt? Yeah. I don't tell many people because I don't want people thinking I get a special treatment during class. I never would have guessed you two were related. Yeah, not many people do. Ray, were you arguing with her? Maybe a little. See, there's all these rumors going around that the cult members being students here. Everyone thinks the murder's among us, you know? And let's just say she knows some people. People that might or may not have connections to the Cult of Nine. Okay, that's sketchy. I asked her last term to ask around and find out what the hell the culprit is targeting our school. And I guess I got kind of ticked off because her connections won't share any info. The whole school is scared that there's going to be another murder, and I don't want to just sit on our butts and wait for it to happen. Ray, it's okay. I probably overreacted and yelled at her a little, even though she didn't deserve it. I'll apologize to her, so don't worry. Alright, I understand though. You want to do what you can to prevent another murder. Exactly, you get it. I can't always do much, but since I know about Aya's connections, I figured it was worth a go. You did the right thing. Hey, we should finish our lunch. I'm famished. Okay, alright, my suspicion is assuaged. I think that's fine then. The rest of the day goes by smoothly. I'm kind of shocked that Miss Yoshida apparently has connections to the Cult of Nine. I wonder if Satomi knows that too? How could, that could be how they came to the conclusion that the cult's behind the murders. I don't know exactly why Miss Yoshida has those connections. She's such a sweet and innocent teacher. I guess it's not my place to ask. Huh. Alright, well I'm less suspicious than earlier. Okay, the third, arcade game. Going straight to the arcade. Why winning these seemingly useless artifacts suddenly matters is beyond me. Play an arcade game. Oh, this one actually is important. Okay. It's a toy wand. This one's actually important because we're actually giving this wand to somebody. That's why we're gonna abuse it. Dang it! Alright. It's fine. I'm not, like, super emotionally invested. I'm a little worried I'm going to save over the top of that, and I'll end up missing out on the toy wand. I need this wand, and I will abuse the save to get it. Give me. Dang it! Alright, save is in case of not winning at the arcade. Outcome is based on magic attribute. Huh. Well, I have a B in magic. You'd figure that would give me some shot. I mean, I don't know how it's divided up. Maybe if you have anything but a, there it is. Looks like the third time every time. If you don't win it the first two, the third one you'll get it. Maybe that's just by chance, too. I don't know. Nice, I won toy wand. A little bit of a translation error there, but alright. Classroom, I'm giving that wand to Hikari. Heyo. Where am I going? Classroom, I literally already forgot. I had the memory of a goldfish. Alright, classroom, give Hikari a gift. I have a wand for you. Make sure Hikari, right? Yeah. This is for you. Wow, what a nice gift. I never expected such a thing from you, Yuki. Thank you for the gift. Is it a special one? By 5, though. Gasp. Yes. Alright. Then we're going to the hallway for Miyu. For a lollipop. Lollipop, lollipop. Copyright strike. Okay, then to the library to return the book that I guess we finished like 6 months ago. That, return the book. That's for you. And then we're gonna take Magic 3. Borrow a book, Magic 3. Lovely. Okay, and then we have Magic. Going to the field to study Magic. Study Magic. Still has that B in Magic. Okay, and then study Magic, travel somewhere to the department store. Okay, and then we're going to the department store for Cat. That department store, and that's for you. Okay, and then we're going to the convenience store to work. Convenience store, work. I wonder what I need all this money for, because I'm like stupid loaded right now. I wonder what I wonder if there's an actual purpose or if there's just nothing better to do. Although now that we have that other book, wouldn't reading be a better expenditure of my time? Although it looks like the next 3 days we have choices on, we actually will be reading. So, and I guess, but when we finish the book, it'll get us to an A in Magic. So, I guess the guide knows, man. He knows things. All right, straight to school. The school is filled with hushed rumors again today. Students whisper fearfully about the murderer being among us. Classes progress as normal, when we're not all whispering about each other in hushed whispers. Alright, the rooftop for Cat. The rooftop. And a gift. It's for you. And then the arcade to, and this time, and now I'm in the arcade, he's telling us to save every time. Which before, there was nothing about saving the game. Before, I mean, I'm not crazy about that. There was nothing before about saving the game every time. But this time, he wants you to save, so... I guess maybe now it's actually important. Like before, it's like, yeah, if you win, whatever, shrug. But maybe now it's like, don't lose. Oh, well, that's why. It's because we're getting special stuff. Scary statue. That was for Yui, I think. Alright, we must win the scary statue. Yui will love it. No, you don't. I will have that statue. And I'm very carefully, very slowly going to load and save, because I must win it. Yui will love it. Hey, only second try that time. Nice! I got the scary statue. Okay, and then we're going to the... Alright, so that was 4th, right? Okay, we're on the right day. We won the statue, which let's go ahead and give it a save now that we did. Want to save your game? Yes. Okay. So we did that. And then now going to the field to give a gift, and then we're gonna study. Field. Giving a gift. Okay. Then we're going to study. I really wonder if Yuki's even actually magical. Like, I'm telling you, man, at the end of this, we're gonna find out that Yuki didn't even have any magic. Alright, then we're actually reading a book. Yeah, I'm telling you, at the end of this, we're gonna find out. Oh, turns out, Yuki has no magic ability whatsoever. It was something else that made that glass freeze in midair. Considering I'm the only one that can't transform. And I want to see the other people's transformations, man. We haven't seen Rei, and is that the only one we haven't seen? Yeah, I guess so, because we've seen her. She wears the blue, and then she has the demon horn-looking things, and then she has red, and she's like a cat. Yeah, so we haven't seen Rei's outfit, and plus there's still the blank window for this other slot that I don't know what that's about. But anyway, 5th, straight to school. As usual, the hallways are abuzz with chatter. Students are quick to accuse each other of being strange or acting like a cult member. The fear-mongering is reaching a critical point. There doesn't seem to be any trust left at this school. Yeah, you know. So that happens when people have baseless accusations. Alright, classroom. For Hikari. This is for you. And then, that's Hikari, and then Yui. We're going at her at the library, because we have a fancy statue for her. Library. Give her a gift. The statue. Yuki, how can I accept such a wonderful gift from you? I truly appreciate it. Oh yeah. By 5, baby. Nice. Alright, and then the arcade, and to go play, and we will be abusing the save system. So, give this a save, and play. Ah, fancy box. Box. I don't know why my brain shut off there. Fancy box. I don't know who it's for. If I'm going to take a stab at it, I would probably say Miyu, but I don't know that. Wow, first try. Look at that. Yeah, I would say it's probably for Miyu, but I don't know that. It's the type of classy thing I think she would like. All right, and then going to the field to study magic. Study. And then reading a book. Read la book. Yay! Okay. There's all of that. And then the next day we have any choices for is the 12th. So we'll see what happens. What's gonna happen? We'll see. I love practical magic class so much ever since I learned how to transform. Geez, rub it in, why don't you? Go on, Yuki. Let Hikari enjoy herself. Yeah. I wonder when we'll start to learn some combat magic. I don't even know if I'll be able to, since my powers revolve around healing, but it would be cool to try, and a lot of the other students have mastered their transformations, so surely we'll learn to fight any lesson now. Come to think of it, I think Yuki's the only one in the whole school that can't transform yet. Yeah, you're right. I've asked so many of our... Oh no, I just realized what they said. Only one in the school? Like, top of the top grades, bottom of the scoreboard. That's rough. I've asked so many of my classmates if they can, and they all confirmed that they learned it last term. You guys are great at making me feel like crap. Shouldn't class have started by now? Yeah, we're just waiting on Miss Yoshida. Righto. I wonder if I should be honest with Miss Yoshida and tell her I've already mastered a lot of combat spells. You should. Maybe she'll help you demonstrate to the class. Oh no, that would be way too embarrassing. Yeah, it would be. Since we're waiting around you, do you think you could show me some of your spells? I don't know. Please, pretty please? Well, I would need some sort of target. Use Yuki's head. Hey. Yeah, that might work, or something around that size. Well, what about a ball? Basketball? Good idea. There's all sorts of sports equipment in the shed. Yuki, go grab a basketball. Why me? Because otherwise Yui will have no choice but to use your head as a target. I'm just like, fine, where is the shed? It's just over there, on the edge of the field, see it? Man, that's like 50 feet away. Just go. Fine. I begrudgingly stomp over to the shed. What am I even looking for? Basketball? Jeez. Hikari must think she has me wrapped around her finger. I reach the shed, the door is ajar, so I push it open and walk in. I have the feeling we're about to just stumble upon a dead body. Is it the teacher? Ah! Dang it! No! Miss Yoshida! Oh no! Dang it! She's still there. What is this? What is happening? This is like straight out of Doki Doki Literature Club. What is happening? Oh my god. Her tracksuit is stained with the most precious of crimson fluids. Her eyes are closed in defeat, never to open again. She's finished suffering. I hope so. Oh my god. What is happening? She finished suffering and her story has reached its conclusion. Now she will never teach again. She'll continue to rot. Okay, we get it. She's spiraling. Alright, I don't want to talk about it. Miss Yoshida, or Aya, my teacher, is dead and pinned to the wall. Boy, she sure is. In all this tragic, poetic moment, that's not how I would call that. All I think about is how she'll never successfully taught me to transform. Why is that the only thing you think of? Alright, we get it. Spiraling. Is this the Cult of Nine? What's happening? I can't believe the cult did this to her. The Nine will be whole again. Is that like in my head? What is that? Is that like, what even is that? It can only have been the Cult of Nine that performed the task, for who else would write such a thing on the wall? Oh, the Nine will be whole again. Okay, so someone did write that on the wall. The Nine will be whole again. I don't know what that means, but it hurt my head to think about anything other than the limp body of my teacher raised above the floor, and the dancing shadows she's casting on the ground. She's still there. Yeah, I know. Yuki, what the heck you doing in here? Don't do that. Did you find the basketball? I sure didn't. Hikari vomits on the floor. Don't blame her. She raises a head, then raises a hand, then faints. I don't catch her. I'm looking at Miss Yoshida. Yep, I know. Hikari hits the ground with a thud, and I know I heard it, but I don't really hear it. There are many footsteps behind me. More, sorry. Hikari, why are you on the ground? Oh, heavens. Yuki, what happened? Is it another murder? Boy, it sure is. I don't respond. I'll get help. Please do. I don't know how much time passes. I don't look away. Within seconds or minutes or hours, I feel a hand on my shoulder. Yuki, come with me, please. Yui, can you please make sure Hikari's okay? Yes, Miss Atsuka. Thank you for getting me out of there, Satomi. Yuki, I need you to focus. Are you okay? I want to answer, but I can't say anything. Miss Yoshida, yeah, we know what happened. It would appear that you have stumbled across yet another murder. The third one. I know. You always seem to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, don't you? Do not phrase this like I'm a victim here. I feel my heart sink. I think Satomi might be starting to suspect me of being responsible. That's what I was just saying. I found her like that, Miss Yoshida. I was with Hikari and Yui and the class just moments before. I have an alibi. I know, Yuki, don't worry. I'm not suspecting you of this. Oh, thank heavens. I let my head slump. I can't believe this happened again, and I was there to witness the scene again. And Miss Yoshida, crucified on the wall again. I don't blame you for feeling the way you do. Witnessing 3 murders, it must take its toll on your health. If you want to leave the academy, I would completely understand. I won't hold that against you. The 9 will be whole again. What? The wall. It was written in blood. Above Miss Yoshida. The 9 will be whole again. Yuki, I want to share something with you. Something not many people know. Well, considering I am always front and center for all this, I deserve to know more than the other people do. Aya Yoshida is a former member of the Cult of Nine. Ah, ha. That explains some things, doesn't it? It was with her help that I was able to identify the cult as the perpetrator in these murder cases. She was a member? Then why did they kill her? I left the cult around 15 years ago, before the cult was thought to have been destroyed. She joined during a rebellious phase in her life, not fully understanding the activities the cult took part in. Ah, yes. When she learned of the murders they commit, and the fact that they drain their victims' magical energy, she decided to leave. Well, good for her. Of course, the cult didn't like its members to leave, to go on and lead normal lives. They have apparently had eyes on her all these years, and just recently, she started asking around about the recent murders. Oh no. Man, freaking Ray is gonna be kicking herself over this, because she's the one that pushed Aya into it. Man, Ray is gonna be beside herself. Someone in the cult deemed this treasonous? Treasonous, I guess, and it would seem they put an end to her questioning today. Aya was a good person. She never wanted to hurt anybody, which is why she left the cult in the first place. She didn't deserve to be punished like this. As for the writing on the wall, the 9 will be whole again. I can only assume it means the cult are officially reforming. And I'm sure you've guessed by their name, the cult only ever have 9 members at a time. Perhaps they're seeking fresh blood, new members to reform the ranks. Miss Atsuka, based on what you've said, I can understand why they killed Miss Yoshida, but why did they start targeting the school in the first place? The only reason I could think of is because we have an abundance of students full of magical energy. In a way, it's the perfect feeding ground for a cult that drains the power from its victims. I feel like we're livestock, being raised only to be slaughtered and eaten. Again, if you want to leave the academy, I won't leave. All of my friends are here. Everyone here is in danger, and I won't leave them behind. Very well, I commend your courage, but get some rest, at least for today. Okay. Rhea is walking by as I leave the school. Her head is down. Yikes. She looks utterly defeated. I told you she would be kicking herself. Ray. Oh, Yuki. You going home? Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry about what happened. You were the one who found her, weren't you? Yeah. Did she look like she was in pain? I mean, don't tell her. She looked peaceful, asleep. I mean, kinda. That's good. The last thing I said to her was horrible. I yelled at her. My aunt. I'll never have the chance to take back what I said. Ray leaves all of a sudden. I try to follow her, but she's fast, a natural runner. Even if I caught up to her, what would I say? How could I understand what she's going through? All I can do now is head home. Frickin' holy crap, dude! Oh no, Miss Yoshida, she was so nice. I stay inside today. I don't blame you. I lock myself inside my room. I can't even bring myself to eat. Miss Yoshida still on the wall. Yeah, I know. Oh dear. Well, frickin' yikes, dude. I awaken to a text message from Noriko. Hey, I heard about what happened at your school. I'm really sorry to hear about it. I'd like to meet up with you and talk. If you have the energy for me, please let me know. At first, I can't bring myself to reply. Meeting up with her will mean having to leave my room and having to talk about Miss Yoshida's death. I decide to ignore the message for now. Yeah, I wouldn't feel so up to social interaction after that, I don't think. That's for sure. I awakened today to a growling stomach. I had realized I haven't eaten for 2 days. Hoshi's been managing to feed himself because I can constantly hear him chomping on food, and aside from these sounds, I haven't heard from him. He seems to sense when I'm not feeling well and does his best to stay out of the way. Smart dog. I make myself some breakfast this morning, and as I'm doing so, I get another text from Noriko. I never heard back from you. Sorry if I'm being pushy, but there's something I really need to talk to you about. I can come to you if you want. Text me your address. I'll come over. What could she possibly need? If she just wants to comfort me about the murder, it can surely wait. But I suppose if she comes here, it saves me having some trouble. I send her my address and sit down to eat. I mean, maybe she has information or something. A short while later, the doorbell rings. She better not just be like, I'm so sorry. Let's chat. But like, that's not what I needed. Hey, hope I'm not interrupting anything. No, you're good. I know the murders of your school must be really hard on you. Can't imagine what an effect it's having on your school life. I'm just silent. But I'm here to talk to you, what I'm here to talk to you about is kind of selfish. I hope you'll forgive me. Oh, you're not here to discuss Miss Yoshida? Miss Yoshida, was it a teacher who was killed this time? Yeah, our practical magic teacher. That's horrible. I knew there was a murder, but I automatically assumed it was another student. I'm so sorry, Yuki. But if you'll pardon me, the reason I'm here is unrelated. Okay, what do you want to talk about? I'll be going away for a while. I'm afraid we won't be able to see each other for quite some time. You're going? Where? Overseas, I suppose. For work? Something like that. Something came up I can no longer avoid facing. How long will you be gone? Can't say for sure. Sorry. I know we've become good friends, and now I feel like I'm abandoning you. We can still talk on the phone, right? It's best that we don't. Ah, I think I see. Met someone, haven't you? Anyway, I should be off. Oh, didn't confirm that. Yikes. I really just wanted to tell you in person and see you one last time. Noriko. One more thing, you should leave that school. It's so dangerous. 3 murders in just a few short months. Get out of there, Yuki. Look for another academy to attend. I can't leave. My friends are there. I have to go. Goodbye, Yuki. Noriko. Wow. Really? Really? That was the time? Oh, by the way, it's just like, I found somebody and I don't ever want to see you again. Freaking why? It's just like, I just saw someone get murdered. Like, why would you, why is now the time for this? Way to go, Noriko. Way to go. We'll be paying our respects to Miss Yoshida with a memorial service this afternoon. I hope you'll all be able to attend. The normally bustling classroom is quiet this morning. Only half of our class's students are in attendance. All of the gossip and rumors that are swirling around like a hurricane last week have vanished. The students are far too afraid to continue their hush whispering. I know a lot of your classmates have left the academy for good. It's unfortunate, but unavoidable considering the circumstances. To those of you staying with us, please accept my heartfelt thanks, and I promise to get to the bottom of this. In the meantime, I will be taking over practical magic class until a suitable replacement teacher is found. I look forward to continuing to teach you all. Frickin' yikes. I'm surprised to see Ray walking in the hallway today. I thought for sure she would be taking more time off after the death of her aunt. Ray. Oh, hey. You feeling well enough to be here? No, not exactly, but what else am I gonna do? Hey, could we talk? I found out something about your aunt from Miss Atsuka. I think I know what you're talking about, alright? I think I know what you're talking about. Alright, let's get up to the roof then. That's not how she said that. That sounds aggressive. So, what did Miss Atsuka tell you? She mentioned that your aunt, Miss Yoshida, used to be a member of the Cult of Nine a long time ago. Did you know that, Ray? Yeah, I knew. She only ever told a few of her cult's family members, and some teachers too, it sounds like. The thing is, she left the cult such a long time ago. She was safe, but I asked her to investigate the murders. I asked her to talk to her contacts and find out what the heck's going on. And that must have led her to being killed. It's all my fault. Aya wouldn't have gotten involved if I didn't press her. Ray, you can't blame yourself. Yes, I can. It's all because of me. Aya would have stayed out of it, but I kept pushing and pushing. So I need to make amends. I need to fix what happened. What will you do? I'm gonna find the cult, and I'm gonna kill them all. Ray, they've been murdering students and draining their powers or whatever, and now they've murdered a member of my own family. I'm gonna make them pay. Every single one of them. Ray, you're talking about killing people, just like they do. It's not the same. They started this. If I fight back, it's self-defense, right? Or do we just sit here and wait? Or do we just wait and hope you're not next? Forget that. Forget living in fear. I'm gonna fight back. You don't need to be involved, but I'm gonna take them all down, and for the students here, and for Aya. Ray's resolve is strong. It's radiant, almost blinding. I could tell she isn't gonna let this go. And somehow she's convinced me to help her. Ray, I'm with you. I'll help you out. I can't do much yet, but let me train with you. We'll get stronger together. Now you're talking. Thanks, Yuki. I knew I could count on you. Absolutely. If we could convince Mimi and the others to join us, we'll be unstoppable. We could put an end to the Cult of Nine. Ray holds her hand out and I grasp it firmly. We shake and our pact is formed. We are going to destroy the Cult of Nine. We'll let ourselves be victims for long enough. We've let ourselves, sorry. It's time to fight back. Oh man. No more playing defense. It's time to train hardcore to go offense. I like this plan. As a whole, I am quite happy with your exam results from last time. I like how it's all cheery now. Of course, there is always room for improvement. Not for me, there's not. Sorry, I want to take some time to go over some of the earlier content from the year. I feel my phone buzz gently in my pocket. Don't go after the cult. What do you mean unknown number? That's creepy. Leave the school. Huh? It's an unknown number. I try to reply, but my message bounces back. Don't go after the cult, leave the school. Did someone witness Ray and I vowing to take the cult down? Is someone spying on us? I take a worried look around the classroom. All I see are bored students. How bizarre. That's freaking sketchy. That's sketchy. Right, we need to train up, so we can take down the cult in a fair fight. Got it. Hey, you can already transform, right? Yep. I don't think I've ever seen your outfit. I haven't. Really? Well, I'll do it now, but it takes a lot for me to focus. That's what I gotta practice. I don't really want to just practice my magic, though. I want to be able to pummel the cult members with my fist, too, so I'll be doing lots of physical training. That sounds exhausting. Don't quit on me now, Yuki. I need you. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I'm with you. Good. Then let's get stuck into it. Ray and I spend the evening training. Between the two of us, we don't know where to even start with practicing magic, so we run laps, do push-ups, and practice our punches. I find it pretty hard to keep up with Ray, but at the very least, I seem to be helping her get past Aya's death, so I'll keep on training. You do realize the minute we bring this up to, like, someone who's, remotely responsible, like Miyu, she's gonna absolutely not want to be part of it. Like, I can't make myself believe she's gonna be like, sounds good, let's do it. She's gonna be like, you guys are stupid, you guys are being aggressive, and you're gonna get yourselves killed, please don't do this. Just, I have a feeling, man, she's not gonna be behind this. Anyway, classes continue throughout the day. Ray and I use our lunch break to practice some fighting techniques. Now that's what I'm talking about. We're motivated. Alright, 12th classroom for Hikari. Classroom. And Hikari, we're gonna need more lollipops soon. We're almost out. The Candyman's running dry. Alright. Okay, there's that. And then, library for Yui. That's a hallway. We almost made it. Give me a minute. Library. Okay, Yui, I have a gift for you. That's for you. And then for the field to study magic. Field. Study. Shout out to the rain too, by the way. Okay, and then we are reading a book with our evening, and then that should get us to grade A in magic. Oh, by the way, in my editing, or in my recording software, I think I figured out how to get my Steam overlay to appear, so you guys should see when I get in like achievements and things. Again, I don't care about Steam achievements, but at least, that way you guys can see my Steam overlay, just in case anyone cares. Alright, that should be book 3. Hey, there it is. Top of the class and Master of Magic. So now I think one of them will be the achievement for getting grade A in all magic and all of our stats, and then one of them will be finishing just for magic, I imagine. Okay. And then there's a note that says there's no reason to save anymore for the arcade, because from here on, having your magic at 100% just guarantees it. So that's, I mean, although cool, I wasn't saving it for the first part of the arcade anyway. I was just getting really, really lucky. So, you know, hopefully we don't need every single time to win or anything. Hopefully that's true, and we'll see. Okay, turns out that calligraphy set, by the way, is for Miyu, which is what I thought, but it's nice to be proven right. Okay, I was just looking at our time, making sure we're all bueno, and we are. Okay, straight to school. And we're going to the hallway for Miyu. Another boring day of class. It's kind of eerie attending school now that so many students have quit. Ray and I use our lunch break to run laps around the school. Good for you two. Alright, hallway. We're giving Miyu the calligraphy set. This is for you. Lovely gift, Yuki. Nice. There's +5 for Miyu. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and then there's the arcade. The arcade? And there's no reason to save anymore. Fancy silky gloves. Interesting. Just in case, I know she said that we don't have to, I know the guide says we don't have to save, but I'm going to anyway. Yay! Someone's gloves, maybe for, I'm not sure who that'd be for. Well, actually, wasn't Kat saying that she needs gloves? Maybe that's for Kat. Alright, convenience store to work. Convenience store. Work. Okay. And then department store to give Kat the gloves. That is exactly correct. This department store. Give her a gift, the fancy gloves. Buy 5. Okay, then we're actually gonna go on another date. Oh, but why? With Kat, why? Dang it. All right, let's go on a date. Hopefully this is be better than the previous ones. I actually didn't mean to do that. I meant to go with this one. All right, let's do it. Here's hoping that this is actually a fun date and not like a torturous date like previously. What took you so long? I didn't realize I'd been summoned, Your Majesty. Don't talk back to me or something. I missed what she said. Look, I wanted to say sorry for the way I've acted at the cafe the other day. That's very nice of you. Don't read too much into it. Apology accepted. Good. Now, as a treat, you'll accompany me today. Where to? The department store. The clothing section has some new dresses I'd like to try on. Yay? Whatever. Stay here then. It'd be boring and stupid. I can only be one of those things at once. Thank you very much. But I'll come with you. I got nothing better to do. And she says something in French. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try, okay? It's very cute the way she says some things in French. I mean, yeah, it is. It would be, but I'm not gonna try and read it. I have no idea what she means, though. Welcome, look around. Ah, this is the best. I love the smell of new clothes. New clothes have a smell? I thought only unwashed clothes have a smell. Disgusting. Sorry. What for? I know I can come off a bit mean sometimes. No kidding. You don't say. You? No way. Yuki's like my spirit animal. Very funny. Look, I actually wanted to explain why I acted that way at the cafe. I'm all ears. You see, I was upset because I didn't know how to say something without you pitying me. I hate being pitied. Alright, if it bothers you so much, I promise not to pity you. Right. I got mad because my father passed away when I was younger, so yeah, I don't know. Kat, stop it. No pity, remember? Right, sorry. You said you want to take his place at the company, right? Surely it would mean it would constantly remind you of the fact that he's gone. Don't be stupid. Why wouldn't I want to remember the better times? I was so much happier back then when he was still around. My father brought his company here from France years ago, and that's when he met my mother. She was hired as a French-Japanese translator. They fell in love immediately. In fact, they were so in love they got married only a few months after meeting. They had me straight away. The way she tells the story makes it sound like she's built it into a fairy tale in her mind. Mother has been so sad since father died. I do my best to help her, but I feel like I can't do anything right. Don't say that. I can't think of anyone who's more determined to focus on a goal than you. Stop it. I didn't ask for your opinion, idiot. I can hear the appreciation in her voice regardless of her words. I'm glad you can. Come on, let's get a snack or something. I'm hungry. But what about my shopping? We can come back later if you'd like. You still want to spend time with me? Of course, why wouldn't I? Kat tries hard to hide it, but I catch a glimpse of a tear falling from her eyes. Hey! Considering who it was, that was downright civil. I can't even believe that. Wow. Man, what a ride that was. Yo, ready for another day of training? I stifle a yawn and nod. The physical training is taking a toll on me, but I do feel myself getting fitter. We should also tell Mimi and the others about our goal. It's probably about time. You think they'll join us in going after the cult? Pfft, probably not. I think so. Mimi knows that once I get my mindset on something, it's impossible to convince me otherwise. It'll be easier for her to just go with it. Maybe. Okay, good. I'll try and convince Akari and Yui too. Got it. Leave Kat to me. She can be tough to convince. Don't get your hopes too up with her. Hey, I'll see you after class. Oh man, this is not gonna go well. I'd like you all to go through the next chapter of the textbook on your own. If you have any difficulty, please ask. I heave a sigh and open my textbook. I can tell the next few hours are just going to drag on. As I'm reading, I feel the phone buzz in my pocket. I stealthily try to look at the phone, the message, without Satomi noticing. Get out of the school now. Huh? It's from the unknown number again. I send a frantic reply asking who is sending me messages, but once again my text bounces back and can't be sent. I take a look around the classroom. Everyone else is either staring at their books or dozing off. Hikari is to my left taking notes, Yui's to my right flipping through a textbook. No one in the class could have sent the message. Get out of the school now. Who sent this? An ear-piercing scream shreds the silence in the classroom. Oh, come on! Is someone else about to die already? What is happening? I jump up of my seat in fright. It sounded like it came from outside in the hallway. What was that? A scream? But other students jump up in panic. Satomi claps her hands, trying to get everyone's attention. Everybody, please wait here. I'll go see what that was. She hurries out of the room, and Akari and I exchange a worried glance. A second scream resounds throughout the school. It gets cut short at its climax and is interrupted by a disgusting gurgling sound. Someone's actively being murdered, I think. One of our classmates rushes to the door and throws it open. She shrieks and recoils back into the classroom. Someone was blocking the door. They enter. Oh. Okay. Well, that's clearly the bad guy. Gonna be honest, you're a lot less frightening than I thought you would be. Well, 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 what do we have here? Sandy Claus? No. Sorry, kinda ruined the moment, but I'm so disarmed, like she's so not threatening looking. Sorry, okay, sorry. A classroom full of diligent, hard-working students. My orders say I should drain your magical powers, but to do that, you all need to be dead, okay? Okay, let's get this started. Let's not. Oh, no, 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 no. Drain our magical powers, could this be a member of the Cult of Nine? Yuki, do something! Me? What can I do? I'm the only one in the school that can't transform, remember? What am I supposed to do? If you could all just line up against the wall, this will be much easier. I was about to say, Yui, please go Super Saiyan and kill this chick. Yui, you can kick that woman's butt, right? I'll do my best. Poison Shadow transformation. I was about to say, she's like the only hope we have. Like, I can't even transform. Her transformation is lightning quick. She truly has mastered her magic power. She raises both hands in the air, then swings them down with force. Duskfall. Take that! She's like, what? The cult member is startled by Yui's sudden attack. She leaps to the side, narrowly avoiding the spell. A circular section of the ceiling comes crashing down in the exact spot she'd stood just a moment ago. Oh, I missed. We have a feisty one. There's no point in resisting. Be bound. The cultist clicks her fingers and glowing green shackles appear on Yui's wrist. They tighten and pull her hands together like a pair of ethereal handcuffs. Oh no. Oh, what now? Yuki, try and get those shackles off Yui. I'll make a distraction. Hikari, be careful. I can do this. I can do this. Focus. Shooting star transformation. Well, I'm glad my friends could be useful. Like, Yuki, stay out of the way. You're completely worthless. Right, of course. Sorry, I'll be over here. I did it. Oh, you certainly did. Another one of you wants to fight me? I was told this class was full of first years. How can you transform? Take this. Oh, wow, she knows a spell. Blinding glow. Hikari's palm is raised at the cultist, and a strong blue light flashes forth in a beam. Ah, what? I can't see anything. It worked. Nice one, Hikari. How'd you learn to do that? It's not technically combat magic. It's just directed a super bright light into her eyes. Not bad, huh? You did good. Guys, this is not the time for this. Like, why are we talking about how cool we are? Like, we're at the moment of a life or death situation. I suddenly remember I'm supposed to be helping Yui out of her binding, so I turn to her. I grab the glowing green shackles and immediately feel my flesh begin to burn. Ow, hot! Yuki, you okay? The shackles blistered my hands. I smell burning flesh. Ah, how inspirational. I don't need to see in order to cut you all down. Spectral Scythe. The cultist swings her arms in a wide horizontal arc. A sparkling green light trails behind her hand, slicing desks and chairs in half. She's just slicing like a maniac now. She cackles insanely and stumbles forward, slashing through the air repetitively with her magical energy. Get down! Hikari, Yui, and I all hit the ground just as a student in front of us is sliced clean in half. Oh, we're losing people. A cascade of blood arcs in the air like a macabre rainbow? Sorry. The student's upper body hits the floor with a sickening thud. Her disembodied legs are still standing, twitching and spraying blood in every direction. Oh dear. Holy, I'm gonna be sick. Guys, not now. We still have to win. I smell blood. I smell blood. No, she's like losing her mind. A cacophony of screams and cries erupts from the other students in the room as the cultist approaches them. We need to get Yui out of the shackles. She's the only one strong enough to fight. I've got an idea. Yui, hold your arms forward. Hikari holds her hands over the shackles, taking care not to touch them. Cooling breeze. That sounds nice. Hikari's gentle spell generates a small calming wind. It rapidly cools down the scorching hot shackles, causing their eerie glow to fade away. Well played. Within a few seconds, these shackles crack and fall apart. Wow, thanks, Hikari. No problem. I just thought that if they're super hot, cooling them down might have caused them to break, and it worked. Good job, Hikari. Now we need to get up and do something. I know! So leave it to me. Please, Yui, just kill this chick. We climb up from the ground, being extra careful not to stand in the pool of blood filling from our poor classmate's corpse. Yeah, rest in peace. Who wants to be cut up next? The cultist has the other students backed into a corner. She's looming over them like a rabid beast. You're not killing anyone else. The cultist turns to face Yui. I could tell by the glint in her eyes she's no longer suffering from the blindness Hikari inflicted on her. You escaped from my shackles. How intriguing. Then prepare for round 2. Never. Yui dashes forward, then makes an acrobatic leap on top of a desk. She uses the desk as a launch pad and pounces straight up into the air before swinging her arms downward and shooting a stream of purple arrows from her fingertips. The cultist frantically dodges left and right, but one of the mystical arrows, pierces her shoulder. You dare inflict pain on me? On me? She shrieked it, but I'm not going to try to do that. She shrieks like a banshee and tackles Yui to the floor. Yui! Now on top of Yui, the cultist unleashes a flurry of fists into Yui's face. Oh, Yui, no! I see a spout of blood spray from Yui's nose like a fountain. Oh dear. A stray tooth spins across the ground and stops at my feet. Get off her! Without thinking, I rush forward and throw myself at the cultist. I manage to grab her and tear her away from Yui, and we collapse in a heap on the ground. Get your hands off me! Yui rises from the floor, her legs shaking. Crimson, I don't even know what that word is, flows freely from her nose and mouth. Hold her there. I realize she's commanding me, and I do my best to pin the struggling cultist down. Hey, it's a good thing I've been working out, because clearly I need this. It's the only thing I can do. Tormented Nightmare. That sounds hardcore. Yui's arm raises up, and she lowers it slowly. The cultist's eyes close lazily, and she suddenly stops resisting. She slumps completely unconscious. I manage to untangle myself from her sleeping body and get back to my feet. Yui, you okay? I'm fine. Let me help you. Stay still. Hikari comes over and lays a soft hand on Yui's cheek. Heavenly restoration. It's a good thing she has healing magic, because poor Yui got battered. A brilliant blue aura emanates from Hikari's hand. Once the light fades, Hikari removes her hand from Yui's face. There, is that better? Ah, Yui gingerly touches her face, expecting to be in pain, but her broken nose is fixed and her missing tooth has been restored. Not a trace of blood remains on her delicate features. Hikari, thank you. Hikari beams and obviously glad to be of assistance. When I turn to look around the classroom, I see our slain classmate lying in a pool of blood, her body completely cut in half. The other students are still cowering against the wall, sobbing quietly. It seems we escaped the situation with just one fatality, but my mind races back to when this began. We all heard screams outside the classroom, and Satomi ran to investigate. I was about to say, there was more than one. That means ours wasn't the only class to be attacked. It's not over yet. Other classes have been attacked as well. We may need to help as many as we can. Yui and Hikari nod. They're both wearing a determined expression. What do we do with this one? She lets out a little kick at the cultist lying down on the floor. She'll be unconscious for hours. I wouldn't worry about her now. Okay, then let's go. We tear open the classroom door and run through the corridor. We look into every classroom we pass, but many of them are empty. We race down hallway after hallway until... Oh, there, you're all safe. Hey, look, it's two other ones. We were worried about you. Oh, me, you cat. You two okay? Yeah, we just met up. Both of our classes were attacked by people I can only assume belong to the Cult of Nine. Same situation here. Have you seen Ray? No. I searched her classroom, but no one was there. When did she get so... Shut up about Ray for a second. There's something else in the school. Huh? There's some sort of demon chasing students. I only caught a glimpse of it, but it was completely messed up. What are you talking about? And then, speaking of the shrieking pretty girls... Oh, what is that? That's freaky. Well, that's weird. That's so weird. Line up in a row. She's freaking out. You get it. Oh my, what is that? That's her. I saw it. I saw it eating another student. Oh, gross. Everyone step back. Sizzling serpent. I was about to say, please fry that thing, whatever it is. Miyu launches a stream of fire at the masked demon. Warm fire, it tempers my resolve. The flames hit the demon directly, but they fizzle out and disappear. Well, that didn't work. No effect? I'll take this. Cat claws at the demon, but it shimmers and disappears in an instant. Alright. Maybe Yui, because her magic is different? Maybe that'll be good. Tumbles into a student locker and lets out a little whimper. Ow. What do we do? How do we hit this thing? Let me try. Duskfall. You cannot crush the soul that does not exist. Man, that's an excellent point. As expected, Yui's spell has little effect against the demon. That's unfortunate. We can't hit it. Let's retreat and regroup. Cat shouts at us from behind the demon. If we let it go, it's gonna continue eating people. That's a good point. Delicate little girl sliced up so nice. I think I'll take a bite. Please don't. We step back away from the encroaching demon. Maybe Ray? A door to the side suddenly swings open and a figure sprints out. There you are. Ray. Ray nods at Miyu, then swings around to face the masked demon. There you are. I saw you eating that second-year student. You think you could run away from this academy's fastest student? Brutus little girl, all brawn and muscle. Brutus little girl, no magic and no brains. Oh, that's mean. I'll show you. Hey, we're finally gonna see the transformation. I'm ready. I'm sick of not being able to protect people I care about. I'm supposed to be a magical girl, but I'm always so powerless. That's not true. It could be worse. You could be Yuki. That could be worse. Well, not anymore. I've been training every day so I can hunt these guys like you into punching bags. Sorry about the editing, guys. I know it's probably killing you. I don't know if you're here with the cultists or if you're just some demon to come to prey upon the weak, but I'm gonna end it right here and now. Ballistic bunny transformation. What is that? That's awesome. Wow, that's a lot to take in. A shower of turquoise sparkles explode and reveal Ray in her magical outfit. She's wearing a frilly miniskirt, striped stockings, and knee-high boot. She looks freaking awesome. Her toned physique is on display thanks to her tiny crop top. Steel-knuckled gloves adorn her arms, and a bunch of angry bunny mascots decorate her entire outfit. Her entire outfit is a blend of cute and hardcore, and it's not exactly what I expected from her. Or maybe said it is exactly. I kind of missed it. This transformation thing really does get easier and easier. Get ready for a beatdown, you freak. Please win. Bite this. Ray leaps forward and unleashes a powerful roundhouse kick. The masked demon takes a full impact in stride, flinching only a little. Ray follows up with a second kick, then pummels her fist into the mask. A hairline crack begins to form in the demon's mask. Oh, it's working. That's not all I'm gonna crack. Ray leaps up and over the demon, launches a devastating side kick into the backside of her foe. The masked demon is thrown off balance, it screeches, and Ray bounces back over to us. It's working out. There's plenty more where that came from. Tired of this, I grow. Feeding time is near. Oh! It got worse. It's so much worse. The demon's mask peels up, revealing a much wider and horrifying mouth below. Disturbingly, the screaming disembodied heads of perished students appear within the tangled mess of the demon's hair. That's so much worse. What? They're the students that were eaten earlier. Oh god. It's so much worse. Cower and fear, you stupid girl. You'll be consumed and added to my collection. The demon springs forward and gnashes his teeth at Ray. Ray effortlessly leaps aside and counterattacks with her elbow, dropping it down like a sledgehammer on the demon's face. And, you know, you get it. You get it. There you go. That's what it said. Are you happy? Ray, finish it off. Roger that. The demon rises up high in the air, levitating over Ray. It opens its mouth unnaturally wide, preparing to chomp down and consume Ray whole. Ray steadies herself in anticipation. Demon comes crashing down, madly snapping its jaws and sending spittle flying everywhere. That's gross. I've been practicing, training, getting stronger. A stupid thing like you isn't gonna stop me. Ballistic Blitz. Is that kind of like the ballroom blitz? Ray throws a blisteringly fast punch directly upward, slamming into the demon. But that's not the end of it. Ray follows up with 100 more punches, firing rapidly like a Gatling gun. The sheer speed she's able to deliver her fists of justice is astonishing. Surely this is some sort of magical ultimate ability. The demon's face is battered, bruised, and broken. Good. Do us all a favor. It drops to the ground face down, a mangy mess of hair and blood. Suck on that. Ray, you did it. Wow, I'm actually impressed. Whew, now that was a workout. I know, I'm tired just reading it. Look, the other students are all running outside. I shoot a glance out at the window. Sure enough, a bunch of people are gathering outside. Should we go over? They might need our help. Let's do it. If there are any more demons, we'll give them hell. We all head outside. Two women are facing off against each other. I instantly recognize the first. Hey, look, it's our teacher. At least she wasn't doing nothing. That's a good thing. Also, moving? Anyway, Satomi is standing confidently, hand on her hip. She has an almost cocky grin on her face, like she knows exactly what's going to happen next. Maybe she does, I don't know. Aha! The head bad guy! Why are you so awesome looking? Anyway, the woman she faces off against is carrying a magic sword. That's unfortunate. Wearing a cape and a hood reminiscent of Little Red Riding Hood with a skin-tight leotard underneath. Yeah, kind of thrown off by the whole wolf thing, though. Just gonna say. Her face is masked, completely concealing her identity. I mean, not completely, because it's not like a hood. Not like a face mask. Not a full one, so it's not real. Anyway, sorry. I'm surprised you attacked the school in broad daylight. A bold move, if I may say so. You think so? To be honest, I didn't expect this much resistance. It would seem your students have been training hard. Of course. After the demon summoning incident, we've all worked hard. That was you, wasn't it? You summoned the demon at the start of the school year. Who knows? It matters little anyway. The Cult of Nine will claim this academy. You may step out of the way if you value your life. The Cult of Nine. So you're the leader. Perhaps. Surprisingly, Satomi looks over to us. She notices that the girls are all in their magical outfits. Ah, it would seem my students have cleaned up much of the school. Your monsters and lackeys have been taken care of. She's upset. Then I'll take my leave. But first, I'll take one more life. With shocking speed, the cult leader leaps at Hitomi, brandishing her sword. No, Miss Atsuka! Without thinking, without even noticing my body propelling itself forward, I dive in front of Satomi? Why? I probably get myself... Oh no, I hear the piercing sound of a sword ripping through flesh. It's probably mine. But I don't feel pain. I feel calm? I probably just died, or Satomi moved faster and then she took a blow. Oh my god, I'm getting everybody killed. I'm so worthless. Although everything is black and silent and cold, I feel calm. I probably just almost died. I don't feel my body hit the ground, but I know it happened. I don't hear Hikari screaming my name, but I know it happened. I don't feel the world around me anymore, but I know it's there. I don't feel myself slipping into a consciousness, but I did. Well, that's not good. Well, that's less than ideal. Whoa! Approximately 2 weeks later, a little over 2 weeks later, I awakened to a stabbing, searing pain all through my stomach. Wow, I actually did do that. I dove in front of the sword and took it for the teacher. Wow, that was brave. I take it back. I'm not useless. I can throw myself bodily in the way of other people that matter. I'm not totally worthless. It subsides in about 30 seconds, and I clutch the area, noticing that my lower torso is wrapped in bandages. My stomach is tender to the touch, almost as if it's recently been sliced open. Almost, huh? But the bandages are dry and there's no visible blood. What the heck happened? I stumble into the kitchen and see Hoshi digging into a bowl of food. Hey, bud, feeling better? Still a little lost, are you? Well, ask Master, I'm busy eating. I look around the kitchen and notice Hikari's asleep in a chair, her head resting on the table. I take a seat next to her and nudge her gently. Hikari? She lifts her head groggily and blinks twice in disbelief when she sees me. Yuki! Oh, Yuki, you're awake! Wow, she looks amazing. Why does she look so cool? How you feeling? A bit stiff, bit sore. I don't blame you. You were hurt pretty bad. What happened? My head is so foggy. You don't remember? You jumped in front of Miss Atsuka and the leader of the cult stabbed you. I did that? You saved Satomi's life. Wow. But you've been unconscious for a really long time. How long? About 2 weeks. It's the end of September. What? For 2 weeks? Oh man, I'm still so tired. I'm just so glad you're alive. I was so worried about you. We all were. We've been staying here, looking after Hoshi and waiting for you to wake up. I hope that's okay. Yeah, of course. Thank you, Hikari. I'm so happy to see you again. How is everyone else? The school was attacked. Our friends are okay. There were a few deaths from the attack, though I didn't recognize any of the names. School's been closed the whole time. It's not like you missed out on anything. Will they reopen the school? Supposedly on Monday. What if the cult attacks again? It's best you don't worry about that for now. You need to keep resting. Yeah, I guess so. I'll stay here again tonight. Is that okay? Yeah, thanks, but I'm gonna go lie down for a bit. Okay, let me know if you need anything. Wow. What a roller coaster. My goodness. I'm not as sore when I wake up this morning. When I shower, I take off my bandages and examine the stab wound. Surprisingly, it's healed over pretty well. There's a nasty scar, but the wound is in no danger of reopening. So, hey, chicks dig scars. It's totally fine. I wonder if Hikari had a hand in healing me. Probably. I made some lunch. Do you want to come and eat? Yeah, I'm starving. What are we having? Man, you're not the only one starving. I could, like, eat my arm. It's my specialty. Pancakes a la Hikari, my favorite. Hikari has served out 2 gigantic plates of pancakes. Did you see the pre-made mix from the store? Oh, man, it's made it so much worse because now I'm thinking about food. Now I'm really hungry. No. Yes, but I added my secret ingredient. Sugar, right? Blah. I sit down and dig into the pancakes. They're really, really good. This is delicious, Hikari. Thank you. Don't mention it. When we finish eating, Hikari lets out a big yawn. Well, I might head home. I've been here for weeks. Yeah, thanks again for looking after me. Of course, Yuki. I called Miyu earlier. She confirmed the school is back in session tomorrow. Will you come to class? I suppose so. I mean, I want to talk to Satomi, if nothing else. I need some closure on the whole thing. I understand. Well, let's walk there together in the morning. I'll come get you. Okay, sounds good. Oh, and don't forget, we need to wear the winter uniforms from now on. It's getting cold. See you tomorrow. Hey, is there winter uniforms? Are we going to be actually looking different? That's exciting. Also, it's October now, so that's cool. Yes, Queen. Alright, let's look at our time. Ah, what a beautiful and also bittersweet stopping place. So that'll be a fantastic place to call it. I think we can save it over this one, because this is just our arcade stuff. So we can save it over that one, methinks. Anyway, okay, so yeah, we're all saved. Wow, what a roller coaster. Holy crap, what an episode. I feel like the wind got knocked out of me. Like, man, what an onslaught. So that was action-packed. Freaking, we lost more people. More people died. Our practical magic teacher, freaking, you know, we all know her name. I don't have to bring it up because we all know. So I don't have to say it because we all know exactly whose name I'm thinking of. Whose name I can't remember. May she rest in peace, whatever her name was. I totally value her, even though I can't remember her name. That's not my fault, or that's not her fault. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so some more deaths. The cult has officially re-emerged. More people died, but upside, we got to see Ray's transformation, which looked amazing, and now I'm officially the only one in the whole school that can't transform. So, you know, I took a stab wound for the teacher, so that was awesome. And, you know, so that was super cool. And me and Ray decided to form a team that we're gonna avenge everybody. We're gonna go kill all the cultists. That's exciting. And after what happened at the school, maybe we can even get the rest of them in on it, you know? Maybe we can get them down with the sickness. So that'd be okay. So anyway, lots of good stuff. And the next episode is going to be quite the episode, because it looks like we're actually going to start getting a lot of unique gifts, it looks like. It's kind of, yeah, it looks like we'll be getting a lot more unique gifts. It looks like in the next episode, it looks like we're gonna sell all of the mandrakes and the mysterious goos that we've been getting. We're gonna sell all of that, and then we're going to buy a whole bunch of unique gifts, and then we're gonna start giving them out. Looks like we're gonna go on another date with Miyu very early on. Another date with Hikari very early on. We'll be seeing Hikari's friendship event. That's probably her 50% mark, at least, I imagine. So yeah, it's gonna be quite the episode. There's gonna be lots of development on the relationship front. So this one had lots of development on the plot front. So wow, what a roller coaster. Anyway, so other than that, I think that's it. I don't know if there will be more videos or not this weekend. At the moment, my only for sure plan is the positive anime review that I recorded earlier today, and then this video. I imagine this will probably, by the time you're seeing this, it's probably Sunday, or it could be later today, Saturday, but it's probably Sunday. And so that'll probably be the only thing the weekend, but for sure we will be on again for Monday, and especially excited for this game because I am thoroughly enjoying myself, and I am very anxious to see about what happens with the plot and everything else. And obviously we are beyond what is new for me, so this is all very new to me. So I feel like you can probably tell the difference in my commentary because I am genuinely invested because I haven't seen this before. So, you know, it's probably more interesting for you too. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.